All right. What's up with it, everybody? So, I'm back with the update on the NASDAQ trade that I gave out. So, I just want to start off by saying that I think that I put my trend line just like a tad bit too tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you can see how the price came right here, but on my phone, I actually had the trend line like this. So I have entries that's actually down here. So my stop loss should have been just a little bit lower, and my entry should have been just a little bit lower. But that's okay, cause I'm actually still in this trade. Um, so I'm gonna just go ahead and adjust because this is an update, so I'm gonna adjust basically where I actually entered it. Let me make sure. Yep, right up in this area, and then I think my stop loss was maybe about somewhere in this area, and I know that may be a lot of pips for a lot of people, but when you actually trade indices, sometimes you have to let them breathe. If you don't, it's gonna hit your stop loss, knock you out, take your money. You're gonna be mad. So when you trading indices, you just don't never want to over leverage for one, and you want to give it some time to move. Like if you buy down here, just give it some time to move up, and then you could add on. Like later on, like don't try to just go balls to the wall with your first entry because you may miss up on your first entry. So you want to keep your free margin high so you could always use your leverage even if you didn't get the best entry. You could. So for example, like that buy that I had up here, I could have. I mean, no, I not could have. I did hold a few of them. That was up here in this area when I actually started to try to buy this, and it just kept dropping. I didn't over leverage right here, so I was able to still get into more entries right here, and then this finally rejected back up, going to the upside. I feel like it did steal a liquidity from this area. You can see that this was a strong demand. Um, I really should put this probably at the wicks. You can see how strong this demand was, and all it did was stole the liquidity to the downside. And look how fast they moved it back up to the upside. Do I think that this will come back down? I don't think so right now. I'm still having my targets set for a 16, and I could put this like some even numbers so it'll just be easier. And we could do this at 45. And then we could do this at 100. Okay, cool. So now those are my targets. So I'll be waiting for the market to actually, go up there and hit those targets. You have to be patient. This is the daily time frame again. And like I said, once again, I'm sorry for actually having my trend line so tight to where basically it was like this. And it really should have been like this because this is where the entry should have been and not just at the demand. But like I said, I got a entry that's down there in that area, so I'm gonna hold that entry and I'm gonna just rock out with that. If I see anything different or something start to happen with this trade or this pair, then I will give y'all another update. But as far as that goes, it goes right now, it's going to continue to go up. So for any little pullback that you see, you could possibly go long on it or try to go long on it. Don't risk too much, depending on your account size. So hope y'all like this update over NASDAQ. You can see it's in profit. I'm in profit for it. I could post it in the chat or whatever y'all need me to do. But I could show y'all that I am in profit for it from off of this position, and I profit from when I basically was first buying it. It went back up there to those entries. Yes, I was quite negative, on a few 0.01s, but I still was able to hold it, maintain it, didn't open no other positions, and then I got in down here on it, and then I rolled it back up, and now made money off of it. So that's it for Nasdaq. Really, there's no reason to go to another time frame or go to a lower time frame because then all it's gonna do is just start confusing you. So I'm gonna stay on this daily time frame and look at what the overall of the market is trying to do. And this is a nice rejection candlestick to the demand area. Like I said, it did not hold and make a new low, so this is still considered going upwards. It still haven't broken the demand or the support for this to actually really be selling. So if you're gonna try to sell this, be careful. But in my opinion, that this will continue to push higher. So this is the update on this. Like I said, if I see anything different, I will update y'all. Appreciate y'all.